All right, y'all, so good morning. I haven't done an intro in a couple of days. You know, it's been a little bit crazy. I got the brakes on this truck done, all that worked out. Y'all saw why I took my other truck over there, and when I went to pick up my truck, my wife took me over there to pick it up. So the whole point of the whole thing was having the ability to drop the truck and continue working. Now if I had somebody that could drive the other truck, then it would have been a little bit easier, true enough, but I would have had to pay them too. So, you know, yeah, so I appreciate the views and everything on the video yesterday, the couple videos I put up yesterday. I know that a couple guys come at me, not really at me, but you know, a couple guys, you know, come in the comments was saying, you know, just because somebody files bankruptcy don't make them a bad person, and you know, all that there, and I agree 100%. But if I got a choice, I'm not taking business advice from those people, not until they prove themselves. The one guy came in the comments and said, you know, Trump's filed bankruptcy 6 times. Well, I don't think this guy is on the same level as, you know, I don't think this guy's, you know, a billionaire with the best lawyers money can buy telling him to file bankruptcy. So, you know, he put that out there. I didn't. I mean, it doesn't matter to me either way. I'm just pointing out, being the devil's advocate, if you will, that it's hard for me to take advice from someone that, well, number one, that's in this business that I can see. I'm seeing him, right? I'm seeing what he's saying, what he's doing, and all that. So it'd be a whole nother thing if he wasn't showing all the dumb stuff. But you know, we all do what we do, man. But I don't think he's on the level of Trump. So just throwing that out there. And I know that there's going to be people that probably have successful lawn care businesses that have filed bankruptcy. I'm not saying that that's not, you know, I mean, I thought about it a couple of times. Yeah, back around 2010, 11, right around in there when I was just trying to figure it out. It's usually not the best option, but sometimes you have to. And you know, if you have to, you have to, right? I never have, but I thought about it quite a few times back in the early days of being in business. But I wasn't like him. I didn't know anything, and I knew I didn't know anything. This guy comes off like he knows everything, and there he is, you know. But anyway, so yeah, what else I got? It doesn't matter. But here's my guy. I'll kick it. Okay, y'all, so we're on the third one, man. It's only 9 o'clock, so we're doing good. Y'all know, y'all been over here 100 times. This one right here is pretty, well, let me grab my little saw. So this is a good one to have help with, because if you got help over here, you can do this one really fast. Okay, I got a junk drawer right here. Y'all ready to see the junk drawer? Look, that's my junk drawer. And what I'm looking for is my saw. Look at that. Any of y'all guys been following this channel for a long time, y'all know I love this right here. This is top of the line, because you see all this wrap repair. As I'm going under it, I'm going to hit it with the blade on this. So yeah. So my guy's doing good today. We're on the third property, and he ain't missed a beat, man. He ain't done. He hasn't done any of these properties yet, and it's only like 9 o'clock, man. We did get started about 10 minutes earlier, but well, he runs circles around that Trevor guy that was out here. You know, bro, you say that about everybody. Well, I mean, you know, if it is what it is, man. But he kind of knows what to do without me telling him every little bitty thing. Trevor walked right by stuff because he didn't know what to do, and he didn't know how to. He didn't equate this to common sense. And I know a lot of people think that this stuff's easy, and to me and us seasoned vets, it is. But you know, it should be. I've been doing this a long time, man. So anything that you do for a long time, you should be pretty good at. And if you're not, then you might want to consider doing something else, right? I expect to be good at this. I don't expect to suck at it, you know. I expect to be a master manager of my time on these jobs. I expect to, at this point, I expect the very best, right? So I'll try to get a little footage over here of me cutting this piece right here. I'll set the camera up somewhere. Maybe right here on the thing, and just to try to get a little footage, man. For the guys that have been asking me about the adapt and all, this is the setting that I like on the adapt. That's the setting that I like for this time of year anyway. Well, last summer I rode with it like this the whole time, where the front of the deck is a little bit higher. So what it basically does, it goes across there and it cuts the really tall wet, and then the back of the deck cleans it up. So yeah, if you go really slow, it'll really does a good job, and it seems to throw the grass pretty good too. But a lot of that has to do with the blades that you have on there. The blades are vibrating a little bit on here. I'm probably going to change the blades on this mower today, and I have the mulching blades on there now, but I got the high lift blades like Irv was talking about. High lift blades are by far the best blades to use for this grass that we cut, you know, for the summer. Yeah, y'all. Like general construction?
Roofing, decks, pools. I put in pools and decks, and I did a little bit of everything. You know what I mean?
How old are you?
I'm 39.
Okay. So, yeah, man.
I got a perfect driving record, though.
Yeah. All that time away will clean all that shit up, won't it?
Yeah.
Well, let me get done working today because I'm out here in the middle of a route right now. And let me see what I can come up with, man. As far as
that'd be awesome.
Well, are you looking for full time?
Well, to tell you the truth, buddy, if it could be like part time and under the table, just to see if you like me and if you want to keep me around or whatnot, that would be awesome right now. I mean, because I'm waiting on a back pay, a settlement. Okay. And like I don't need everybody in my business. You know what I mean? Like I need this back pay bad, man. It's gonna get me on my feet. It's almost $40,000 I'm waiting on.
Oh yeah.
But they just, you know, it's the government, so they just keep putting me off and putting me on. I've been fighting this for 4 years, man. So.
Okay,
but
so
it's down to the nitty gritty. Like it should be any time now. Like they said by August 6th they should have my appeal went through, and the judge has got to do something. I got to have a hearing with the judge over the phone or something. But before they'll approve the money. So that's what I'm waiting on right now. So under the table, part time, man, that would be awesome too. Like I'll be on call for you, buddy, right now. If you call me and you need me right now, I'll go.
Well, the thing about it is, with the lawn maintenance, you got to kind of know each lawn a little bit. You know, I mean, because every customer has something a little bit different in their, you know.
Right. And everybody wants their stuff done their way too.
Yeah, and you know, and there's their way, there's the right way, and then there's the money making way. So There's got to be a compromise between all three. So yeah, like I said, let me get out of the truck today, and I'll call you this afternoon.
That's awesome. And like I said, man, like, you just tell me what you want done. Like, I'm not a retard. I'm slow, but I ain't retarded, buddy. You show me what you want done, I'll make it happen.
All right, buddy. I'll be in touch.
All right, buddy.
Well, very little. Well, my thinking is, if you're so great, why ain't you got a job now? That's what I always ask them. You know, if you're such a great worker and great this and great that, how come you ain't working nowhere? It's spring, man. You know. And see, I don't even know if I'm going to even want to run the other truck this summer, because we might be able to do all of it, man. But because I don't know what Jesse's going to do, and I've dropped a few customers too. So let me turn this off. Okay, y'all, so we just pulled up to what, the fourth one. It's only like 9:30, and we on the long route. We're getting started that 20 minutes earlier today. It really makes a big difference. I just got a call from a guy that's looking for a job. You know, I'm super weary about who I, you know, bringing somebody new on when I got, you know, if I didn't have anybody, then I'd be more desperate. And I don't, you know, of course, everybody tells you how good they are, but they don't have a job. And to me, if you're really, really, really good, then you probably got a job. I mean, I don't know, man. That's just my thinking, man. So this is a property that this will be one of the ones that will be on the cuff of me dropping. It's just so far away. I haven't done it yet because, well, it pays pretty good, but the drive is pretty heavy duty. But it's in a bad area, and like there's a lot of foot traffic, and there's a car just stopped right here. I don't know if they can see me. Probably can't see me in the truck. Because folks will grab your shit and run with it. I've seen it before. I've had it happen before down here. Not at this one. But yeah, man, so we're getting it done, man. I don't know how much good footage I'm gonna get. I don't know how much good rhetoric I'm gonna get either. You know, but I gotta get to it, y'all. I gotta get to it, man. Okay, y'all. So y'all been over here 100 times. Y'all see the spray worked everywhere. So at the end of the day, right now, we don't even have to weed eat in the backyard, and I got paid to do that. So we're gonna save about 15 or 20 minutes on this cut, and it looks better, and I got paid for that too. So yeah. Hey, there ain't nothing back here. Ain't nothing back here. I sprayed it last time. So hey, all around that front. Last time there was, yeah, there's something. I got a sweet gun ball or something. I'm feeling a big vibration on the pedal, and the blades are not spinning. So, but the transmission, you know, the hydros are spinning when you crank it. So, yeah. But y'all have seen this one 100 times. But when you can save time like that, now the customer's got to agree with it. And of course, they automatically agree with it when they pay you the extra $40 or whatever you charge to spray. See, spraying is a big deal, man. And it's going to make it where we can incorporate 2 more properties today. When you versus not spraying, especially when you got a guy out here that's new. So, and it's been like this on every property this morning, because every property that we've done today I've sprayed last time so far. So my guy's not having to weed eat every crook and cranny, and I got paid on every one. So I'm not going to get paid because I'm not spraying everywhere today, but we're going to save time, which is the same thing as getting paid, because now instead of us spending 15 minutes weed eating certain areas on all the properties, I incorporate 2 more properties at $70 each. Another $140 that we're going to make on the day. So I'm not getting paid for spraying today. I got paid last time, but we're going to save time, which means I'm going to get paid by the ability to do more work in the same time period, if that makes sense. I hope I'm explaining it right. But y'all know. Let's get it, y'all. Right here now. Comes off. It's gonna be a sweet gun ball or something. So gotta be, I mean, You got to be super aware, man, when you're back here. I don't know what it is. Let me close the gate. The big gate. My guy can go in that gate to blow. Yeah, they did a damn good job on this fence. Of course, all fences, wooden fences, look good when they first build them. They did a good job right here, though. Look at they made this. Isn't that cool? And then that makes it where you can lock it at the bottom. Pretty sweet. I don't know what's going on with the mower, but probably one of these pine cones or something and got it hung up in the belt. So let me let's get this off the muffler. Might be something you want to do. All right. Okay. This off. Take the weed eater off. You just gotta take your time, and you gotta do this kind of thing, man. I know there's something hung up in it somewhere. So let me look and see if I can find it. Like I did the other day. What I do is I just run my hand. It doesn't get, the sweet gum balls don't get hung on this one or that one. It's the spindle pulleys that always gets hung on. See, the belt is hot, but a little bit warm. So if you look, well, Ray, there's a lot of grass and stuff. Ray, there's a lot of grass and stuff on the deck. Yeah, it is. But I've been cutting grass all morning, so let's get all this stuff off. But you see, y'all see it. Y'all see it right there. And that's what's caused. And that right there will cause your belt to do this. And if you're not aware of what it sounds like, then you'll probably break the belt. As the belt pops off on these mowers, it usually breaks. It always happens a lot in the spring, because that's when you're getting all the pine cones off the, and sometimes it's really hard to get out too. Ow, elbow. See? Now, and that will put you down. That one little thing will put you down. And if you're not freaking acutely aware of your surroundings and of the machine, then yeah. So you break a belt, you got a couple more lawns than me. You break a belt, then you can't finish or whatever, especially if you only got one mower. I got 4 mowers, and I don't want to break a belt on there one. But you just gotta be aware of everything. You gotta be thinking about it. That's why I don't have headphones on and all that, man, because I want to be able to hear everything. There's a good and a bad to that, you know. But on the stuff like that, I can feel it and hear it at the same time. So yeah. See? A beautiful thing. All right. So you see right here behind me, I'm pushing everything to that bed. That's all I'm doing. That's one of the reasons why I like the X-Form mowers. It cuts damn near as good backwards as it does forward. Skag don't do that. And if you got a Skag that does, I call prime example of the spray. I charged him, I think, $60 to spray the whole property last time, and it saves us, I mean, a lot. On the whole property, it probably saves us 25 minutes. And y'all see I sprayed right in the middle. So I can get the edges with a mower. I'm going to show you. So. Alright y'all, so we just got done with, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We just got done. Dude's doing good, man. So the owner over here, he don't like to pay for spray, but boy, he's glad I did. And I told him I'd be charging him today. He said, well, you ain't spraying today, Al, but I did last time. So we're gonna get that. We're gonna get that $60. So he told me to go and charge him today for the spray last time, because last time it worked. I mean, weeds are dying everywhere over here. I mean, if I hadn't sprayed, dude, it'd be bad off, man. All right, y'all. Deuces. Okay, guys. So story time with Ray. So on the way over here, I called the owner of this property that I'm at right now, and it's an empty property, and but she's real cheap. She only wants to spend $60 a cut. And I said, well, you know, and I do the one right next door too. I got my guy over there doing that one now. And so I was going to just keep the number at 60 because this is a small yard, really easy and stuff. And so I'm talking to her on the phone on the way over here. And she said, well, the grass don't really need it. I was just there a month ago, but the grass does need it. I'm looking at it. I can see how tall it is. I said, well, you know, it's a wooded lot, man. We had a lot of storms and stuff, you know. So she didn't want to pay extra for me to do it today, right? And I'm like, you know, I wasn't gonna beat a dead horse. I said, okay, fuck it, man. I'll give you not extra work then, right? So I pull up over here. I park my truck over there at the other one. I pull up over there, and we ride by here, and I look and I see this tree laying there. Now, you know good and damn well she's gonna have a fit when she sees that, but she don't want to spend no money. She ain't never want to spend no money. So I'm gonna take a picture of this and send it to her and say, well, you know, the grass is really tall, and I'm looking at the grass too. So let me get this picture for her, and then I'm gonna call her. Oh, I'm gonna want money for that, and it will take me 10 minutes to get that up. But I'm gonna want $100, and if she don't want to do it, then I'm gonna leave it here. So she'll probably just say, "Well, I'll just wait until I come over there." She said she's a little old lady, man. She said she's gonna cut all the crepe myrtles, and I'll get some video of the actual property. So yeah, so she wants to be a cheapskate. I don't even want to do anything over here. I want to leave everything like it is. She said, well, she was going to trim the bushes. Look at the grass, man. The freaking grass is freaking really tall. I mean, it's just messy. Everything's, look. She'll blow his driveway off. She's full of shit, man. You know, as convenient as it is, man, I'm going to probably, if she doesn't, if you don't act a certain way here, I'm not even gonna want to do the property. I don't even care about doing it today. $60. And I can make money at it today, but you know, I don't want to set a precedent, man. You know. I mean, look at all them leaves that somebody just blew right there. All kinds of issues. She said she was gonna come trim the crepe myrtles and all the bushes. Look at these bushes, y'all. I got shit. Look at these bushes. Y'all see this? Look, a tornado came right down through here. Look at that. Ain't that crazy, man? Amazing. Absolutely amazing. The power of Mother Nature. Just snap them trees like toothpicks, man. All the way down through there, all the way over to the next property. Yeah. Okay, guys, so I got a little bit of footage today. Well, we're kind of all over the place. You know, no real rhyme or reason to the footage. I told her I could cut the tree and push, you know, take the top to the back and in the backwoods, and then, you know, so I made 2 cuts on it, and I charged her $15 more on the yard like I was going to. Was the reason why I called her before we went over there. See, I called her before we went over there, and she was like, oh no, I don't think it needs all that. And then I pull up over there, there's a tree down, the yard was in shambles. So I called her and I took a picture of the tree and called her. I said, yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do this property for this 60 like you said. I'm gonna want 80 to do the yard, and then what do you want to do with the tree? And I just charged her $100 for the tree, and then I charged her another $40 to spray the property. So I turned a $60 property into, let's see, 80, 180, and then 40, so 220. A $60 property into 220, and I gave my guy extra 20 today. But he didn't really have to do anything on the tree. He was just kind of watch me do it. So you know, yeah, 215, y'all, and we're done. And we had about the same money we made yesterday. Yeah, pretty good for one truck, and you know, just me and him in one truck, man. And all the driving we had to do today, oh my God, I made money every which way today though. I made money on the spray, I made money everywhere we went. I made money, extra money. So, but I asked my guy, I said, hey man, you want to get this tree up? We'll get this tree up, and I'll throw you another 20. So he basically got $20 out of the extra 100 on the tree. I didn't have to do that, you know. I mean, he didn't do nothing but watch, but that's what I wanted to do. I want him to watch and learn, you know, and I'm willing to pay for that. Just to share the wealth, if you will, you know. Share the knowledge, share the you know, how to do these things, and to be thinking on your toes, and how to, you know, well, how to be a pimp. I mean, I don't know how else to say it. How to damn turn nothing into something. So